Okay, now I'm going to go over how to get the regression equation and the correlation coefficient on Minitab. I've already inputted the data into column 1 and column 2, and I labeled my first column X and my second column Y. X is my independent variable or my predictor variable, and Y is the response variable or the dependent variable. So what I'm going to do first is get that regression equation. So I'm going to click on my stat menu and scroll down to regression, and my first choice is regression, and I need to tell the computer what is the response variable and what is the predictor variable. So you can, if that doesn't default to that, you can double click on Y for the response variable and X for the predictor variable. Okay, and now I'm going to click on OK. And just like in StatCrunch, you get a lot of information that we don't need for this course. Okay, so I scrolled back up to the top of it and I get my regression analysis of Y versus X. So we get our regression equation first. Y, or Y hat as it's presented in the book, is equal to 0.714 plus 2.04x. Now the software has rounded to the nearest hundredth already for us, and again it presents it in a different order than what you might be used to for standard form for a linear equation. But that's okay, because addition is commutable. We can rearrange these. Okay, so now to get the correlation coefficient, I click again on Stat and scroll down to Basic Statistics, and I need to scroll down to Correlation, and I'm going to correlate these two variables X and Y, and I'm going to leave this p-value clicked, because if we were doing a t-test to determine if we have a linear relationship, we could get the corresponding p-value, and if that p-value is less than 0.05, then we would have a significant linear relationship. Okay, so I click on that and I get my correlation coefficient, which is similar to the one we got when we used the calculator. That is 0.996. Very close to 1, so that indicates there is a strong positive linear relationship between X and Y. And my p-value for that is 0.00, and that is a lot less than 0.05, and it's also less than 0.01. So we have again a strong linear relationship. If I want to plot these and have the regression equation plotted along with the scatter plot, I'm going to click on Graph, and my first choice is Scatter Plot, and I'm going to click on the box that has with regression and OK. And I need to tell Minitab what is my response variable and what is my predictor variable, and I'm going to click on OK. And I will get my scatter plot. Now you'll see, as we saw in StatCrunch, we have a very strong linear relationship. All of those points in our data set lie very close on the predicted line. And I could go ahead and print this if I want. I could just go ahead and click up here to print. Okay, I don't want to save this. You can if you want to save your information. And if I wanted to print my session window, I need to make sure my session window is highlighted, so I would click on that to make sure it's highlighted, then I could print. To print my worksheet, I could click on my worksheet, make sure my worksheet is highlighted, and print on that.